Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope by the grace of Almighty Allah, all of you are fine. Dear student, I am Mohammad Shah Jahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Dear student, this is our first lecture on Chapter 8. Dear student, all of you know that it is accounting for inventory. In this chapter, we learn store ledger. Dear student, after this lecture, you have an idea about inventory. You have an idea about importance of inventory. You have an idea about method of inventory taking. You have an idea about bin card. You can able to prepare a store ledger account under FIFO method, under LIFO method, and weighted average method. Dear student, what is inventory? Merchandise inventory is the unsold merchandise on hand at a given time. This is the quantity of goods on hand and available for sale at any given time. It is a tangible goods. All purchasing goods are not sold immediately. Dear student, you know that different organization has different mottos. Some organization buy goods for sale for them, whatever goods with their hand for selling purpose, that is their inventory. If it is a producing company, then whatever goods available for whatever raw materials available for their production, that will be their inventory. So in this chapter we will learn about inventory. Dear student, importance of inventory valuation. Dear student, inventory valuation is very important for an organization to determine cost of goods sold. You know, cost of goods sold is very important element. So without proper cost of goods sold, any organization cannot determine their profit. That's why ascertain of actual profit is also another importance of inventory valuation. Dear student, ascertainment of current asset. You know that inventory is a current asset. So if they don't have inventory valuation system, then they cannot determine their current asset. Ascertain actual financial position. Asset is important element of financial position. So to ascertain uh, financial position, inventory valuation is required. Dear student, ascertainment of tax, inventory also an important element. Dear student, knowing the supplies of inventory, inventory valuation is required, because how much goods they will record in future, they will they can take decision from inventory valuation. Dear student, forecasting cash flow, inventory also very important, because how much cash they have to pay for purchasing goods, that also important. Dear student, now inventory accounting system. Dear student, there are two inventory accounting system. Number one is perpetual inventory system, number two periodic inventory system. What is perpetual inventory system? Dear student, in a particular inventory system, detailed record of the cost of each inventory purchase and sales are maintained. This system continuously or perpetually shows the inventory that should be on hand for every time. That means in this system, after every transaction, every purchase or sales, every purchase or issues, they they can find the value of inventory. That means how much goods available after each transaction, it is valued in this system. That's why it is called perpetual or continuous system of inventory. Dear student, now periodic inventory system. In a periodic inventory system, detailed inventory records of the goods on hand are not kept throughout the period. The cost of goods sold is determined only at the end of accounting period. That means after 1 year or 6 months or 3 months, what is the accounting period of that organization? At the end of the accounting period, they will find the value of inventory system, that is periodically. At that time, a physical inventory count is taken, determine the cost of goods sold under periodic inventory system. This is less used system in the world. Periodical system is not that much popular. That's why most of the organization use perpetual inventory system. And in our syllabus in intermediate class, only perpetual accounting inventory system is available. That's why, dear student, we will learn only perpetual inventory system recording method. Dear student, methods of inventory valuation. There are lots of methods for inventory valuation, but most popular is only three. FIFO method, first in first out, LIFO, last in first out, simple average method, and weighted average method. The FIFO method, LIFO method, and weighted average method, this method, three methods are most popular and it is in our syllabus. Moreover, these three methods, there are some other methods like simple average method, standard cost method, market price method, fixed price method also followed different organization. There are some other method also, dear student, that you learn in senior class. Dear student, now perpetual inventory system FIFO method, that means how we will record in FIFO method. Dear student, an example is taken here. Look at 1st January, their opening stock is 700 unit, 10 per unit, and they purchase 1000 unit at the rate of 11 per unit, then they issue 1200 unit. How will record it? Dear student, this is the format. Particulars of material you will write, then bin card number, code number, name of institution, stock ledger account, maximum level, minimal level, reorder level. These are maintained. Dear student, now how will do the math? Date, at first you will write date. Date you know here, 1st January, 5th January and 15th January. There are three transactions. 1st January opening stock. In the balance column we will write the amount of opening stock. Then we purchase 1000 unit. So after this transaction, what will be the balance? Look at 710, 7000. This is our earlier amount. Now we purchase 1000 unit at the rate of 11. It is 11,000. So after 5th January, their stock is 700 unit at the rate of taka 10 and 1000 unit at the rate of 11. Then now in 15th January, they issued 1200 unit, dear student. So it is FIFO method, first in first out. That means from the stock, the first goods will issue at first. So 700 unit we have, that's why I have issued 700 unit. I need more 500 unit, that's why I have taken from this 1500 into 11, so 5500. So what is the amount left? Earlier I have 700, I issued 700. I have 1000, out of that I have issued 500 unit. So left 500 unit at the rate of 11, 5500. That means closing stock, value of closing stock is 500 unit at the rate of 11 and the cost is 5500. Dear student, now come LIFO method. Look at same example is taken here. Everything is same, just the math what will be changed. Opening stock it is as it is at FIFO method, but purchase 700 unit we have earlier at the rate of 10, now 1000 unit at the rate of 11. That means there is no change in FIFO and LIFO method by these two. But look at the time of issue, now last in first out. That means which goods we purchase lastly, that we have to issue at first. That's why this 1000 unit you have to issue at first. 1000 unit at the rate of 11,000. Now we have to issue total 1200. So 1000 unit I have given, now another 200 units. So 200 unit at the rate of 10 from this 2000. So what will be the stock? 1000 over, out of 700, 200 I have given, now 500 unit at the rate of 10, 5000. Dear student, now weighted average method. Dear student, in weighted average method, look at opening stock as it is, but when you purchase, the value is changed. 700, 1000, 1700, and the price 700, 11,000. It is 18,000. So average rate 18,000 divided by 700, you will get the rate. Dear student, now issue. It is easy one because same rate 1200 at the rate of this, price is this, and 500 unit left at the rate of 10.58. It is the value of this one. Dear student, I hope you understand. Inshallah, next class we'll discuss more. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. May Allah help all of us.